All right, good afternoon, everyone. How's it going? This is Johansson checking in. Sorry, I'm checking in a little later today. I had a couple things to do in the morning, so I didn't get a chance to make an early video just to show you what the pre-market looked like. But here we are anyway. So overall, I just wanted to touch base and show you guys how my portfolio is performing today, especially after yesterday. Yesterday was a crazy day. Probably the biggest day of gains that I've had so far, primarily because CCIV took off. But I was up around 20% at one point, which is great, about $12,000. And then I really thought that today at one point I was going to see a dip, especially in the market, and it didn't look like it did that way. And there's still a lot of stocks are dipping, so there's a lot of buying opportunities out there. If you see a stock that, once again, it's not financial advice, but if you see a stock that might be low today, this might be a good opportunity to buy because it should hopefully turn around. So as usual, before I get started, if you guys like the content of the channel and the video that I just posted, please hit me with a like button and also subscribe. It really helps out. I'm trying to grow it. It's growing slowly, but I'm trying to make it organic, not trying to just buy subscribers or anything like that. So we'll see. And then, as usual, this is not financial advice, so please, it's just for entertainment purposes. So do your own due diligence. So let's just jump right into it. Right. So where are we at today? We're up to 83,000. So we're up 2,800, almost 3.5%. I did not expect this at all. I thought that when I had this dip right here at one point in the day, that was probably as low as it was going to go. But it bounced back up. I did buy a couple stocks that I like, and I bought them while they were lower today, and they're slowly starting to pick back up, which is, usually how I treat it. I believe in the stocks that I'm buying, so whenever I see big dips, I'm just going to buy more, assuming I have the buying power available. So let's jump right into what exactly is working for me today. So as usual, STPK, right? So this is my favorite stock. I thought was doing well. We're up about 55% at this point. Remember, STPK is going to be merging with STEM at one point within Q1. That's going to be another boost. This is a stock that I'm going to hold for a very long time, especially with Biden in the White House and everything that's going on. That's going to go on being, like green in the future, essentially, and all the energy storage and all that stuff. This is going to be a great play. What else is up today? CCIV. So, yesterday the rumor was almost, well, yesterday it was confirmed, but not fully confirmed, right? We still need that tweet that says, hey, look, we're for sure merging, whether Churchill Capital sends it or Lucid Motor sends it. But that hasn't happened yet. And the stock is continuing to see a ramp up. There's still a fear of missing out. I did sell a little bit yesterday at one point, but I bought back in. So overall, we're up 71% with 21,000 in market value. And we're feeling pretty good here. I think it's going to happen. It'll be shocking if it doesn't happen at this point, but if it doesn't, it'll drop to $10 and I'll lose a lot of money. But I do think it's going to happen, and this is another one that I'm holding for a very long time. Once I double my money, maybe I'll sell a little bit of it so I can just lock in some profits. But other than that, for the most part, I'm holding the rest of it. SOS, a quick update on this one. I sold mostly what I had on this one today because it doubled my money from literally from last Friday to today in the morning. And then I saw that it was going to dip. I sold it and then I bought back in. So now I'm down about 10%, but only put in like 2,200. So I'm going to be buying in more. I still think this is a long-term play for me. But I wanted to lock in some profits. Anytime you double on any stock, it's hard to just not buying those profits. You know what I mean? So, okay, what else? All right. So what else did I buy today? So I bought OEG, Opera Energy. This is a good energy stock that I've been meaning to buy for a while. It's had a crazy ramp over the last 3 months. I missed it a couple times that I wanted to get in on it. I thought that maybe it had ramped up too much, and then it kind of stabilized. So now, see the stabilization you see that's going on right here, where it's sitting between $7 to $9. Now I thought it was a good time to buy. Down 9% today. I bought in about 3,000 or so. I'm only up a couple percentage points, but I think this will shoot up tomorrow or one of these days coming up, and I'll start making profits on this one. Another one that I started getting here is Alpha Healthcare, another SPAC company. I got in at the right time on this one today. I put in 2,500. I'm up 14%. Can't complain. And this one I'll hold for a while. All these, man, I know my portfolio is starting to look like a lot of SPACs, but I feel like that's the way the market is moving at this point. So if you believe in the SPAC, you know the company that they're merging with, that's always the safer part, and that's confirmed, then you can rest a lot easier, right? There's really no downside to a SPAC as long as they're able to find the right company to merge with. So I feel good about this one. Another one I talked about today. This one's starting to get a lot of traction within like the YouTuber community, GHVI, merging with who are they merging with? Matterport. That's right, that was the name. I don't know. I couldn't think about it. Essentially, it's a company that digitalizes like spaces overall, so it could be really good use for like, let's say, for real estate, for example, when you go to like Redfin or Zillow or something like that and you're scrolling to see a house. This will give you a better idea of what like the floor plan looks like. So It's apparently very cool technology. There's a couple articles you can probably find online that were showing how this could be the stock of the decade, right? So that's enough to sell me, right? And it's still really cheap. This could continue to grow. I'm down 5%. Not so worried about that. I bought in at the high right now. When you believe in a company, in my opinion, or think that it's a company that's going to continue to grow, I don't think there's an overall like bad starting point, which is why I bought. I bought in at what was it, $20, right? I think it'll be fine tomorrow. So that's pretty much it. Just going back to my comforter to see where we're at again. So yeah, close to 84,000. Once again, really happy with the results today. There's a couple companies this year that are red. So it's nice to be up on a day that half your stocks, a little more than half your stocks are red, which means if there's some recovery tomorrow, especially after I bought a couple dips here, right? Then tomorrow could potentially be another green day. And once again, we're looking at CCIV, right? This is one of the stocks that's carrying us. The merger hasn't even happened. So once it announces, I can see it go up another 5, 10, 15%, and we could be sitting pretty here. So that's pretty much what I have today. Once again, please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you feel like you like the content in the channel. And as usual, there's a link in the bottom so you can get some free stocks from Robinhood or WeBull, depending on which one you want to choose. I use a lot of Robinhood. WeBull I use sometimes as well for my other stocks. And then a link for Coinbase in case you want to start to get into crypto. You deposit $100, get $10 back. I do have a crypto portfolio. It's not huge yet. I'm trying to add to it. I'm waiting for some money to come in, and once that does and I add into it, I'll show you guys what I'm buying in Coinbase, and I'll try to mix up the videos a little bit here and there. But that's it. That's pretty much what I got today. Actually, let me do one more. I don't think it's enough for a full update, but I'll show you anyways here. There's a stock that I talked about earlier, penny stock of Sun Pacific. Let me bring it up here. One thing, guys, my videos are not like most of these guys are not like super edited or anything like that. Like, I don't have all day to start editing these things. Like, I'll show you where I'm at, what I'm doing, what's working for me. Hopefully that's enough. I can't spend 5, 6, 7 hours just editing a video. So sometimes I just put it up ad hoc like I did right here. So Sun Pacific, it's having a rough couple days. I think I'm in like 3,000 to 4,000 at 17 cents or something like that. So it hasn't been great so far as the last couple days, but I really do believe in this company moving forward. I'll add the video at the end screen just in case you guys want to check it out. And I'll also add a video at the end that you're probably going to start seeing right about now about how to use your margin investing, which I've talked about in the past, but that's what's helping me grow so fast. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I'm sure I missed something along the way, but I'm sure I'll catch it tomorrow. So I appreciate everyone logging in and checking out this video. So talk to you guys later.